I really wanted to take part in this opportunity to really stand for a goal of mine that I'm really passionate about.
Hi there. Welcome to VILMA Live in LA. I'm your host, VILMA. So excited again because we have Katrina Kusa bringing her back. She is that recording artist, the singer-songwriter. She is the poet, and she is the author, plus she is the advocate for the youth. And so on the show, we will be talking about a new adventure for her, the road to Miss Massachusetts. Wow, she really deserves this because she's just such an amazing, remarkable, kind, and beautiful human being. Plus, we also have somebody who knows her so well, a psychic medium and entrepreneur. We are going to have a few words from her, and that would be Maureen Grzinski. She's on the show as well. So let's go, Velma, live in LA. We are so happy to welcome back Katrina Kusa. She is so popular on our show. Everybody loves her. And we've been following her career since almost day one. And so, yes, Katrina, yay, you are back live in LA.
Oh my gosh, I'm always so excited to have an interview with you every time on the show. I always have such a fun time speaking with you.
Well, you're lovely, you're so sweet, you're so kind, everything that a nice person is, you are. So that's why we're always happy to have you too.
Thank you.
Okay, so the big news, the competition for Miss Massachusetts, where you're from.
Yes. Yes.
So you have just been accepted. You are in the competition.
Yes.
Tell us all about, the process, how you found out about it, how you got into it, and then we'll ask you about the selection process. Okay?
Of course, of course. So this is actually my very first ever pageant for competing for. Um the whole entire thing really started. I was on my TikTok one day. I was driving with my mom in the car, and I saw the organization that Miss Massachusetts is part of is the Clemente organization. And I'm noticing that they're looking for different girls to compete for Miss Massachusetts or Miss Maine at this very point of time. And the big thing that really struck me is how this organization really pushes young women to have a voice on a personal goal, on a personal issue that they're really passionate about, what they really stand for. So I really wanted to take part in this opportunity to really stand for a goal of mine that I'm really passionate about.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a bit because I too am so excited for you. Okay. So the selection process or the competition process, how long did it take from when you entered and the message that you are in the official?
Yeah, so the application process was actually really easier than expected. I thought it would be a much more longer process, in my opinion. But I did find the form online on Saturday night, and then I filled out the form, the pictures, there was no experience necessary. So I did apply, and then a few hours later, one of the organizers did write back to me, and I actually did get invited to engage in an online session the very next day. And it really intrigued me to watch it. And I felt really, really positive about joining it. So I wanted to move forward to the application process. And it was a piece of paper. You wrote your interests, your passions. What do you do? Do you go to school? Do you work? And where are you from, especially? And I did that. And then I got the congratulations letter actually the very next day, right after. So the process was super fast. It was really easy to follow, really easy to manage. So I was just in shock. I was like, wow, they really wanted me to be a contestant for this pageant. I couldn't believe it myself.
Do you know how many people or how many girls applied by any chance?
There's on average about 50 contestants there's going to be this year competing for the Miss division of this competition, as well as the teen division too.
Right, right. And you are in the teen, right?
I'm
Oh,
in the Miss competition.
oh, nice. Good for you. I'm pretty sure that they look at, they look at your social media. They check everything before they say,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, because
Yes,
things are so important because you will be representing the state. Very important.
correct, correct. And
Yeah.
the thing too that I really loved is that they're very big on education, especially in different school systems as well for the youth, for teens, for young adults who are in college. So, and to me, I believe education is number one too, for everyone to have the opportunity to get, especially for the whole country.
Yes. So, um, you're going to have that competition fairly soon. And one of your goals is to be able to focus on your book, personal goal. And the Kingdom of the Lizards, I know that we saw that before. We saw,
Yes.
you are an author. For those that do not know Katrina, she is a singer-songwriter, an actress, an author. Actually, you started at a very young age.
Yes.
How many books have you published already?
So I've actually published one book so far, which is The Kingdom of the Lizards, which I just showcased. But I did publish a short story, which is 100 words, and that I entered into a competition as well for the Massachusetts state. And I was one of the actual finalists to grab the spot in this book that got published in London as well as in the Library of Congress, which I'm very grateful for. And I'm working on The Strange Stillness of Time, which is a paranormal YA novel, young adult novel. And also, There Once Was a Cat, which is also a children's book about taking care of our environment and treating our animals very nicely and kindly and not treat them with any harm or disrespect.
You have such a, your heart such it's so broad, it's so kind. It's your perspective really is making the environment, the world a much better place for the young people. That is wonderful. Velma, live in LA. Velma, live in LA.
Sitting real pretty on my throne. Everything's sweet like cotton candy. Self-made, did it on my own. Hate is a joke, they laugh, it's happy. Don't know how it all went wrong. Did Didn't know life could be so sour. Now I'm up crying all night long. Cut the power. Now we got dark clouds in my view. I'ma keep running from you, but I got gum stuck in my shoe, and it's got me in a mood. Reality melting in front of me, with the whole world crumbling. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back to how it was. High on the sugar rush. I think I saw too much. I don't understand. Wicked games, they all just love to play. I'm trying to find a way back to Candyland.
So let's go back to your book and talk about, the kingdom of the lizards.
Of course. So my story really goes back to when I was 10 years old. I lived in Florida at the time, and I was noticing the different wildlife in our nature, especially with the lizards. I saw how people treated them. They used to stomp them on their feet like they were nothing to our environment. And as a young child witnessing that in our environment, it really did make me upset a lot. So that's what really inspired me to write a story about bullying, about our nature, and how that ties all together into one, and how every individual should be treated equally, no matter where they came from, no matter if they're big or small, because a creature or an individual can truly make a difference in our society.
Wow. I was just, as you were talking about that, I remember even one time for me, I had this experience where I was going up the steps and I saw this little fly that was, at the bottom of the stairs. And did you know what I said? I said, "Are you okay, fly?" But I think he was obviously already in fly heaven. But I can really identify with you. Can you imagine saying, "Are you okay?" to a fly? But yeah, kindness really goes a long way. And you really need to speak up, because sometimes
Yes.
people, especially the youth, sometimes they're afraid to speak out. So if there's somebody like you that has a lot of courage to speak out, that is wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So,
Yes, one of my big priorities as well is communication. And communication is really key in our society today. And I do see that there is a lack of communication occurring, especially with teens, the youth, and the adults. And it is time for young voices to really speak up about issues that they're facing, that they're seeing in society. And we definitely need more of that in our world today, especially with the amount of chaos going on and the amount of tragedy and the amount of suffering people are witnessing and people are really going through. So it is time to really create that change and make that change happen. And if one person, one man or woman cannot do it, then have 10 women, have 10 men do it. But it is really time to create that change.
yeah, it does create the ripple effect, you know.
Yes, it really
Yeah.
does. Yes.
And it's like paying it forward, but with so much kindness. And I remember when I was there, visited your place, how you also did the gift bags for
Yes,
the homeless or, for the less fortunate. That was
yes.
so kind. Yeah. I'm gonna, post these pictures and how
Yes.
you and your mom, went around and distributed, with blankets and yeah, tell us about that gift bag.
Of course, yes. So my family and I love taking road trips. We love going from Massachusetts all the way up to Canada, or from Massachusetts to Florida, and then from Florida all the way up to Massachusetts, going all the way up the Northeast coast. And every homeless person we see on the street, we distribute these goodie bags for them with all the essentials they need. It could be toothbrushes, a blanket, some socks, like water, some money, and some snacks as well. Because we really need to try to help these people who are suffering on the street. because there's so many people who are suffering, and you see more and more of these individuals who are suffering either from after when COVID occurred or even like till now. And the population is really growing. So there needs to be more people to stand up and help these individuals who are suffering like this on the street.
VILMA, live in LA. VILMA, live in LA.
Again, and where they want to go get it, where can they get it?
So you can get it on Amazon.com. Just type in the Kingdom of the Lizards and it'll pop up right from there, as well as my website, katriKatna.com. And there will be a link where you could buy my book from anywhere, any bookstore, especially Barnes and Noble as well.
For a good cause. Yeah.
Yes.
So now let's go back to the competition, Miss Massachusetts.
Of course.
How are you preparing?
Oh my goodness. So definitely shopping for the gowns. There has to be a certain theme, like different rules about it, the kind of shoes to wear, and also prepping for my interview questions as well, and really creating that solid pitch on what I want to make the society to be aware of and really fix.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, so finally, a message to our viewers out there, most especially about your personal goal, what is important to you. Let's share your message to them, invite them.
Of course. So no matter what you're facing, always stay true to yourself. No matter if you're dealing with or struggling with anything difficulty that's going on in your life right now at the moment, and always keep your head held up high, no matter what, because in the end, your dreams is what really matters, and everyone has a voice in the society, and it is your job and your turn to make that happen.
Well, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart, and you will really, you're already successful, but you will you'll keep going up and up and this, upward and onward like that. That's you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. In the end, I just really want to be just your ordinary other girl next door. I don't want to be really known as like the next prodigy or really like the next big person out there. I just want to be one of those voices to really speak up.
Yes, that's huge, actually. Yes.
Yes. If anyone would love to watch the competition, you can go on pageantsgolive.com, and the competition will be held online March 9th or March 10th if you're not a local in Massachusetts, or you can buy tickets off of the Clemente organization, which is clementeorganization.com, and it will show different prices on the tickets that you can see, and maybe I'll see you there at the Burlington Boston Marriott Hotel on March 9th and March 10th.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
She's amazing, super talented singer, songwriter, rapper, pianist. She's absolutely stunning on top of everything. She's so well spoken. She's in college
So
at
kind
Tennessee.
and so
I'm
kind.
the kindest girl. I can't imagine how anybody can't love her. She's absolutely amazing. And a paranormal investigator who I've worked with before, she's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. She's so well spoken and an author. I mean, I can't say enough about this girl. She's just lovely, absolutely lovely. And my husband and I, we just love her to pieces. I called her and I said, I would really, she called me immediately when she found out about the Miss Massachusetts pageant. And I told her how proud of her I was. And I wanted to cry because I just think the world of her. And I said, Katrina, Todd and I have spoken, and we would like to be your very first sponsor. We opened a business called Centurion Tactical International. My husband teaches close quarter battle classes for law enforcement officers, mass shooting classes, to protect law enforcement, survivalists, whomever would like to take the classes. And we said we would like to purchase your evening gown. And then I thought about it a little bit more, and I called her back and I said, I would also love to be able to sponsor you again for your swimwear. And that would be for my business also, either through Magical Matrimonials or through my podcast, who I have with my partner, Anthony Simonelli, Dimensions of the Supernatural, because she does paranormal work also. So I'm super, super excited and blessed to be able to help her with that. And she was really excited. So it's amazing to be able to help her.
I lose the track of time when I'm with you. We're so magnetic underneath the moon. Just take me higher in this rocket for two, and I'm never coming down. I never met someone like you before. My fear of falling isn't there no more. 'Cause, oh baby, your touch, I don't wanna wake up. It's never too much, too much. It's the way you pull me slowly, got me stuck in your orbit all night. Blue eyes, won't lie, I can't control it. The feeling's so new to me, thinking my act a bit foolishly. So hold me closely, keep me stuck in your orbit. Stuck in your orbit. Stuck in your orbit. You know just how to give me butterflies. Something so physical like crystallized. Wishing for you on every star in the sky. And we're never coming down. 'Cause, oh baby, your touch, I don't wanna wake up. It's never too much, too much. It's the way you pull me slowly, got me stuck in your orbit all night. Blue eyes, won't lie, I can't control it. The feeling's so new to me, thinking my act a bit foolishly. So hold me closely, keep me stuck in your orbit. Stuck in your orbit. Stuck in your orbit. Okay, shooting through the Milky Way. Baby, I don't want no space, keep me closer. Only want you riding next to me. We can run the galaxy, roller coaster. It's the way you pull me slowly, got me stuck in your orbit all night. Blue eyes, won't lie, I can't control it. The feeling's so new to me, thinking my act a bit foolishly. So hold me closely, keep me stuck in your orbit. Stuck in your orbit. Stuck in your orbit. The feeling's so new to me, thinking my act a bit foolishly. So hold me closely, keep me stuck in your orbit.
So thank you to my guests, Katrina Kusa and Maureen Krasinski, and we will be seeing you again on VILMA Live in LA. And as always, yes, thank you for being such a wonderful audience. And from my heart to yours, as always, remember, we give you a lot of things. Have a great super day wherever you are. And around here, have a great super evening. Bye now.